Welcome back, one and all, to Let's Play Final Fantasy. I'm the Arcane Rogue. Let's continue our adventure. Last time we found out a vampire was behind the dying of the earth and all these undead roaming around. Well, you know what? The Light Warriors and I had a talk, and we decided this isn't Sunnydale, California. None of them are Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is not our job. We're out of here. Vampires. Must be kidding. Let's go to Crescent Lake and fight a red Sahajin on the way. I'll be back. A critical hit by Will Scarlet ends the shark. Shark fin soup's on the menu tonight, boys. Really, though? Don't eat shark fin soup. Sharks didn't do anything to you. Gonna beat up these, Sahajins? Be right back. Alright. Sahajins defeated. Let's continue. Now, we're going to the southeasternmost portion of the continent. And we're doing it by going west because the Earth is round. Sorry, Flat Earthers. And here's a new enemy. Troll. Like an online troll? Not quite. But they will hurt if they hit you enough. They do hit kind of hard. Case in point. But otherwise, they're relatively vanilla. They also seem to look like they're constantly screaming in pain from, like, a migraine or something. I get migraines. They suck. So let's put them out to their misery, shall we? How are we going to do that? By taking their heads off. I mean, it's hard for a head to cause a body pain if it's not attached anymore, right? Right? We'll do like Futurama. We'll put their heads in jars. That way they can talk to us. I don't know. I'm going off on a tangent. Huh. That's funny. That lake is shaped like a crescent moon, and here's another new enemy. Pede. Short for centipede. I'm pretty sure these are meant to be like centipede demons or something. They can poison us with their physical attack, so I am going to try and finish them as quickly as I can. As you can see, they're very resistant to physical damage. I think Will's gonna have to start busting out his, ow. Time for Will to bust out some magic. Let's set them on fire. Why am I saying magic for you? Drink a pure potion. And, heal everybody. And please don't kill the friar. Okay. So that'll patch everybody up a little bit. There we go. That's right. We set them on fire. And that still didn't kill them. Man, that one has taken a lot of damage, and it still is kicking. These guys are tough. Let's try a lightning bolt. Maybe that'll do something. And, Much just heal the party again. Because these guys hurt! Ah, great. Poison. Ugh. Okay. Let's try Fireball again. Okay, why do I keep selecting magic for you? Fight that one. You give Little John a poison potion. Ugh, they're still not dead! So that's 2 pure potions. Finally, he's dead. Nice. Kill it! Not you. You heal everybody. Ow. Ugh. Thank goodness. They do give us a decent amount of EXP and gold, though. I mean, it's pretty nice. Ah, and our light warriors have reached level 10. Awesome. So, we can see Friar Tuck has almost caught up to Will Scarlet in terms of hit points. And now... Oops, I forgot to heal Will Scarlet. Now, Friar Tuck actually will be... Oh no. Yes. I guess I just used a house. Well, that's 3,000 gold down the drain. Oh well. Oh, let's reorder the party too. I don't really need to put much down in the 4th character slot. I just like to. Ah, and another new enemy, giants. Certainly not of the jolly green variety. This is what happens if you don't eat your vegetables, children. You get attacked by giants. They're relatively vanilla. They hit hard, as you can see. But they don't necessarily have any special abilities. Couple hundred hit points apiece. You know, nothing terribly special. So we're just gonna wail on them a bit and move on with our lives. They give decent experience and gold as well. And in fact, we'll be seeing there's an area in an upcoming dungeon that they feature very heavily in. If you know what I'm referring to, write it in the comments. So this is Crescent Lake, named after the crescent moon-shaped lake outside. I know. Shocking. If we go to armor, okay, we can see that we've got some stuff to sell, so we're going to do that. But the armor shop here sells a whole bunch of equipment that I want to pick up. Now, we can't buy all that much because we only have enough for 3 pieces. No, I want to sell from Friar Tuck, thank you. The pieces that we are going to buy are very useful. So you can see we can get a silver plate here, 7,500 gold, a silver shield, a buckler, a silver helmet, and silver gauntlets. Of the 4 of these, I definitely want to pick up a buckler for Will Scarlet. I also want to pick up a silver shield. And I'm going to have Friar Tuck hold on to that for us. And I want to pick up a pair of silver gauntlets. And both of those are going to be for Little John here. And you may be thinking, well, Rogue, why? Why would you do that? Well, you see how his evade is only 29%? The best way to, you know, not get hurt in a fight is to not get hit, right? Heavy armor lowers evasion and confers high absorb because, you know, it slows you down. You can't dodge as effectively. I'm going to be swapping out the iron shield and iron gauntlets, which are relatively heavy pieces of equipment. That's not what I wanted to do. Which are relatively heavy pieces of equipment for the silver variants because they're much lighter. Now, if we go take a look, his absorb is 43 with an evasion of 31. So yes, we did lose a little bit of absorb, but his evade is much higher. And personally, I would take the higher evade over the higher absorb. That's just me. Alright, let's go sell that iron equipment. It won't give us enough to buy the last piece of silver equipment I want to pick up for Little John, but it'll give us something. Enough to buy some potions. So I'm going to come in here, I'm going to stock up on pure potions. I want to have at least 10. I can't quite remember how much they cost, so we'll find out in a second. Well, why don't I just go in? So, yeah, I think we can afford not quite 10, but I'm going to get as many as we can afford. And I'll do that, and I'll be right back. Alright, now that we are quite thoroughly broke, we have up to 7 pures, 4 heal potions, 1 soft. I would have liked to have gotten 10 pure potion, sorry, not 10, 15 pure potions, and 15 heal potions, and a house, but, well, money. So, hopefully we can earn some more on the way, well, where we go next. Also at Crescent Lake is where we will find the level 6 magic shops. Oh, and they have a weapon shop that's full of weapons that we're not going to buy. So if we take a look, there's a silver dagger, which is useless for us, but again, if you have a thief or a black mage, it might be useful. Silver sword, which we already have, and we're not going to replace Will Scarlet's rune sword with a silver sword. It's too much gold for a negligible increase, in my opinion. A silver hammer, which we already have, but this would be useful if you have more than one white mage. And a silver axe, which is more powerful than the silver sword, but doesn't have as high of a hit percentage. And I don't really like missing enough to justify that. We also have the level 6 white and black magic shops here. So each of these spells is 20,000 gold. Here we have the soft spell, which does the same thing as a soft potion. It restores you from petrification. The exit spell, which allows you to warp completely out of the dungeon from wherever you are. Fog 2, which confers the fog status on the entire party. Or Invis 2, which confers a more powerful invis spell on the caster. Or no, I think Fog 2 is a more powerful fog on a single ally. Of these spells, I view Soft and Exit as pretty much essential. And then, I might pick up Fog 2, but I likely will not be getting Invis 2. Of those spells, Will Scarlet can learn exactly none of them right now. So the only person who will be learning anything will be Much, and that won't be until later anyway. So I'm not too fussed about the level 6 magic being so expensive. Here in the black magic shop, we have Lightning 3, which we'll want to pick up at some point. Rub, which is an instant death spell, you know, like the 20s gangsta. They're gonna rub you out, kid! You know, that kind of thing. You got the Quake spell, Earth Elemental attack, pretty much useless. And the stun spell, which does exactly what you think it does. It stuns an enemy for a round or two. The only one that can be learned by Will Scarlet ever, and not right now, is Lightning 3, so that's the only one we're going to pick up. The other 3, I don't know, might be worthwhile to play with if you have a black mage and you're not playing the NES version where the intelligence stat is bugged. But otherwise, I don't know, I've never used them in any of the playthroughs of this game that I've done. So, take that for what it's worth. Alright, and then there's this area back here. I wonder what could be back here. Let's find out. Huh. The 12 sages. Led here by stars and prophecy. Okay. Once the orb shined with power of earth, wind, fire, and water, then the 4 fiends seized the powers. Okay, alright. Getting a little exposition here. Earth, wind, fire, and water. The world is bound by those 4 powers. Okay. Each element's power focuses at its altar. Locate and crush the fiend. Then, to make it shine, place the orb on the altar the fiend guarded. Okay. 4 fiends are bent on the world's destruction. 200 years ago, the fiend of wind teamed with that of water to destroy civilization. Well, somebody told us about a civilization that's up in the north that was ruined. I guess that's what he's referring to. The Earth Fiend causes the rot of our land. Yeah, we know it's a vampire. We'll beat him for you, I guess. The Fire Fiend will burn everything up. Well, I mean, I imagine they would. As you restore light to the orbs, we will reveal more secrets. Please see us repeatedly. Wait, so their dialogue is going to change? A little bit. Light warriors, only you can make the orb shine again. Okay. We must use force only for just purposes. One of these statements is not like the other. I'm sorry. 400 years ago, we lost control of the wind. 200 years later, we lost water, then earth, and fire followed. The powers that bind this world are gone. So then why hasn't the world fallen apart? Or maybe it is falling apart and it's just not being conveyed very clearly. I am Lucan. Now all legends and prophecy will be fulfilled. Our path has been decided. Lucan, by the way, viewers, is the sage who wrote the prophecy that I read on the very first episode of this series. So that's called Lucan's prophecy. He foretold that the Light Warriors would come and save the world. So I guess now we know that defeating the vampire is our job. Okay. Let's go to the Earth Cave. After we don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Ow. Please don't die. Run. 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 I'm gonna try to run. Thank God. Alright. Let's, add another pure potion to the tally. And because I have some serious OCD issues. And then we can heal much up. Yeah, that Cure 2 spell's gonna come in handy, because the Cure spell is just... It's not really gonna be able to keep up with the amount of damage that we're gonna start taking, I think. Ah, some trolls. I'll beat them up and I'll be right back. Alright, that's a cool one. 1,200 gold. Let's head back to the ship. Wait, is this where we parked our ship? I don't think it is. Weird. Okay. Well, anyway, we have to head back to Melmond and defeat the vampire. Will we survive? There's only one way to find out. But unfortunately, we're out of time for this episode. Join me next time when we go back to Melmond, do some preparations, and head to the Earth Cave to take out the Fiend of Earth, the vampire. Do you really think the vampire's the one in charge here? I'm not sure. Let me know what you think in the comments. But until then, I've been the Arcane Rogue, and I hope that you have an excellent day.